Well, the first question I want to ask you actually is, this is a big publicity tour, and then nobody, restrained themselves into asking you all sorts of weird questions. So what's been the most recurrent one?
The most recurring weird question? Probably about stripping on your significant other.
Yeah.
You strip on your significant other? It's
No,
like, what do you think? Of course.
Yeah.
You know? Like, come on.
And the other weird one is which one of your cast members has the best body or something like that. That's always a little odd.
I don't know. I don't really look at my fellow cast members
really
that way, but
like,
whatever.
But,
Yeah, and there's not even a rivalry onto who's in a better
No.
shape. This is such a camaraderie, isn't it?
it really is. I mean, you feel that when you watch the movie.
You
You're
do.
like, this is a band of brothers. These guys are. I mean, there's no competition between us in the movie, and it wasn't like that in in real life either whatsoever. We all wanted to be our best for each other.
Yeah, for the movie, for your team. You don't want to let your teammates down.
Yeah, does this camaraderie also bring the organic aspect and humoristic aspect of what this one is? Do things happen spontaneously and improvisively, if that exists as a word?
Completely.
Very much. I mean, a lot of my dialogue was improvised. There was a lot. I mean, there was a lot that wound up in the final cut that I'm like, wow, that was. I mean, I have a shout out, kind of an homage, if you will, to True Blood fans. Any True Blood fans?
Of course.
And that one was an ad lib. That was like, I can't be involved in this scene and not say something that's a tip of the hat to True Blood fans who are watching this. They know I was the werewolf, I'm going to tip the hat. So, that was an example of an ad lib gone right, I think,
And you?
Yeah, I mean the same thing. That it's sort of the beauty of having created these characters 3 years ago and lived with them somewhere in your mind up until the time we did the second movie, that you're just so solid in who these people you're playing are that having those ad libs and making those moments of improv it just came so naturally, because of how free the environment was. We had the room to play, and there was that trust and support from your friends and your fellow players in that movie that you were going to be able to try something, throw it out there, and sometimes it worked fantastically and it made it in the movie. Other times maybe it didn't work as well.
Yeah,
Well, we benefited from shooting in sequence also because, like, for example, right before I go into the mini mart, there was a line where Channing's yelling at my character, what are you? You're not a fireman. I say, I'm a male entertainer. And that then became this ongoing joke through the film. But it wasn't in the script, but it came out of nowhere. I don't know why I said that in that moment, but it stuck. And then it, winds up becoming a part of the joke, the ongoing joke.
It's obvious why women will enjoy this film, but I do want to bring my husband to motivate him for many reasons. What is in it for the boys?
Enlightenment.
Yeah, enlightened, absolutely.
Absolutely. Inspiration, yeah. And a lesson, really. I mean, in that enlightenment really boils down to listening. Just listen. Listen to what the women in your life want, or your partner, whoever that partner is. Listen to what they want so that you can actually surprise them by delivering it, or whether it's all the time or when they least expect it.
But let's get real. I mean, if you're a guy,
Yeah.
I'm talking like, the average straight guy off of the street, and you see this movie, and you don't come out laughing hysterically, like, I mean, you don't have a sense of humor. So, and it's hard for us to sit here and say that to a guy, or it feels like we're hard selling, and we're not. I mean, it's true. Like, if you don't laugh hysterically and come out with a smile on your face and want to see it again, it's a good time. It's just a really, really fun, good time.
I'm going to force him. He's just
gonna
scared
go.
that I'm
He's
going to
just
send him to
outside.
the gym right after.
Just let loose.
Hey,
and have
it's
a
the
good
gift
time.
that keeps on
Yeah,
giving,
that's
okay?
it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Everybody benefits.
Everybody.
There you go.
Okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Channing said that he would like the internet to write the third one because technically he's taken it out of his system, basically. Would you like to do a third one just for the fun of it?
Well, I'd like to do the third one
XXX.
for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, getting paid to hang out with your buddies for 3 months and lift weights and eat steaks and smoke cigars and goof off and laugh. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm in. I love the crew. I love the cast. They become like this kind of absentee family, and I know the cast, we all hang out in between movies, and that's going to happen anyway. So we might as well have a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow,
It is. It's a special experience. I mean, in all the years of working, we've all been working for quite some time. I don't think any of us have ever experienced this kind of this kind of group, you know, in terms of really forming real friendships, really having a great time at work. I mean, you know, I'm always happy to get to work as an actor. If I'm working, I'm happy, but there's a different level to this. This was like, you know, this was XXL in terms of, you know, how it was to enjoy what you're doing on a daily basis with people that were enjoying it the same way. It was a special thing, and I think that does come through in the movie.
Yeah, absolutely. And finally, I'm sorry to ask about Sophia, but she has such a great sense of humor. What kind of jokes does she crack about the film?
Well, I mean, first of all, all we do is laugh all day long, every day together. So, you know, there's a lot of humor in our relationship. But I think that she was initially very hesitant about the idea of a male stripper movie, or the fact that I was in one. And I think she had a lot of preconceived notions about what that was. It felt pity for the characters. And I was trying to convince her, no, it's funny. And she just couldn't get it until she saw the movie. And then, of course, came to set and saw what we were... I think they showed her the Mini Mart was the first scene that she saw. And after she saw the Mini Mart scene, she realized what the sense of humor was to this world. And I think that in that moment, like, she got it. Like, she got what we were doing. So, you know, it's just the power of laughter, I guess. Yeah.
She's going to play on her phone all the time, like every morning, the video.
The video? Yeah, well, I would say she's got the real thing. So.
Exactly, but she doesn't need the video.